Okay, this is a crazy triple video day, but they're just too adorable and I can't stop. The funniest thing ever is I don't have the time this time to separate them all into small feeders, and I sometimes do, but I can be honest and say there isn't a one of them in the bunch here that has a small appetite. So occasionally, like Brandy, she'll eat a little bit near the end, or sometimes Sammy, but I put the pool down and they all just jump in there and it's hilarious. And that one right there, is that my little Rainy? Let me look. No, that's Dolly. She saw Willow at the window, but she'll start eating, won't you, Dolly? You're not at a loss here. But they just crack me up. I had to do another quick video, Henrietta, of their eating. You know, we've seen a lot of this similar looking, but it just makes me laugh so much. And again, I am so incredibly grateful of the temperament of these puppies so far. And I do think it's especially after, because me and my big mouth about wanting to make sure dogs are great temperamental gold like Shaq, regardless of the breed. And then I ended up getting professional fighting ring with my last batch of 5. They were so snarly and barky and like ripping each other apart at about 5 weeks of age, and they've all grown into being great dogs. But Junie Be Bad didn't get her nickname, Julie, if you're listening to this, from nowhere. And anyway, yeah, these guys are loving their food. And Zachy, he's my biggest little sweet angel. And he's going to get out fast, aren't you, buddy? Are you looking for Obi? He had a play session with Obi. But anyway, this just made me laugh. As soon as I brought the pool, they all just jumped in it. Like all 8 of them while I went to go mix the food. I love this pool idea, too. I came up with that this time because it does kind of contain the mess. And like I say, my sad commentary here, because bees pollinate 80% of the world's food. And I'm not sure that people know that, but I believe it's something like 70% of all vegetables or grains or something, but it's 80% of the world's food supply, and bees are in serious danger. So we have like almost a lavender farm here for the bees, but nonetheless, it used to be 7 years ago, right, Zachy? Hi, beautiful, handsome. When I started feeding, hello, Miss Molly, Miss Brandy. When I started feeding the puppies, originally Shaq's litters, there were so many bees out here sometimes you couldn't even, you know, eat. And now we have so many mosquitoes, and I do Skin So Soft, and of course Willow's on Heart Guard. And there's Willie in there right now. I got to take a quick little video of her through the screen. She's weaning and she's having a hard time, but she's beautiful, aren't you, Willie? The prettiest ever. She's a fierce bad apple, that one, though, but she doesn't mean to. She's just a good mama. She's mad at me because I hardly feed her now for just yesterday and today. Lucky you had a lot going into it, Willie, because I have to, on purpose, to cut her milk production. For her sake, I'm doing it. So she's less pain. Right, Sambo? There's my handsome, flashy Samola. He's the sweetest angel. He's got a curl in his ear. Hi, handsome. Hello, beautiful Molly. I call you Molly because I'm pretty sure where you're going. And pretty soon, by the end of next week, I'd say, after Alex comes to visit, we'll have had Jeremy and Alex visit. We'll know kind of what we're doing with everybody. But nobody's going to be disappointed. That's my 100%, you heard it here, guarantee. And my disclaimer, just because we will have as many as 5 show dogs going out, which is never something I bank on, but just a lot of nice, willing, and eager people ready to learn, and one experienced gal, that you never know, and you hope that those aren't the ones that you place that then have an issue with the bite or some kind of a movement issue. Things can happen, it just does. But I also want to let everybody know that the size of this litter right now, anyway, is extremely moderate, which I'm so happy, because Shaq has, to be honest, had some big puppies. And Willow and Asher's litter were very big puppies, but they ended up nice, moderate sizes, every one of them. A lot of bone and substance, but not a lot of height. And these guys, I think they're just smaller than many of the litters I've had, despite everyone that weighed in at first on the one picture about how huge they were. That could have been people hoping they were going to be huge, huh, guys? But we're looking real perfect, and I'm very pleased. Okay, there's another vid. Bye-bye.